Imagine a place where you seek comfort every day, yet it hides dangers that could change your future forever. Each year, many older adults face harmful falls in their bathrooms, leading to big changes in how they live. You step in to clean yourself regularly, but is your routine keeping you truly secure? With over 3 decades as a family physician, I've uncovered an important insight. Most people past 65 miss cleaning one key area on their body. Skip it, and by your later years, you might rely on care from others. Not long ago, I guided Mrs. Evelyn Carter away from that path using an easy 5-minute approach. In this presentation, I'll share her method plus 4 additional hidden areas to support your ability to stay on your own and feel strong up to a century old. Stay tuned for the top tip that brings deep rest and real calm. Music. Let's begin with Area 5, the centers of your hands. Think about this, friends. How often do you clean your hands throughout the day? Before meals, after using the toilet, or coming back from outside work like tending plants? You're likely scrubbing them all the time, right? Music. It's one of the basic habits we pick up early in life for staying clean. But here's something that might surprise you deeply. Nearly all folks in our country, about 97%, are doing this task incorrectly. Area 5 focuses on the flat middle part of your hand. I can almost hear your thoughts now. The middle of my hand? That sounds odd, doctor. Of course I clean there. I'm grown up. But please let me explain fully. There's a huge gap between just soaping up that surface and really bringing it to life. You see, each hand holds more than 7,000 tiny nerve points packed into that central spot. Music. Picture it like a bustling community of signals right under your skin. And where do these signals travel? They link straight to your belly, your filtering organ, your beating center, your breathing parts, connected to every vital system inside you. That flat area isn't merely covering. It's like a command center, a guide to your whole self. As years add up, this matters even more. Our blood movement naturally eases off. Those nerve points grow less active. Music. They don't pass messages as sharply anymore. This could explain why a familiar meal leaves you feeling full and uncomfortable, or why you sense a general slowdown, like your inner workings aren't smooth. Music. This isn't just my view. In studies from Japan, experts looked at folks who reached beyond 100 years. The findings amazed them. 9 in 10 had a regular practice of awakening their hand centers. Another research from our own land showed that correctly energizing this area can boost blood flow across your body by up to 34%. Music. Better flow means sharper thinking, smoother food processing, and sounder nights. I recall Mr. Frank Davis from Texas, aged 72, who visited me after 10 long years on pills for ongoing stomach upset. He shared, "No matter the food, I end up uncomfortable and weighed down. It lingers like a stone." He'd seen many experts in various places, but none pinpointed the issue. In my room, I surprised him by requesting to view his hands. They felt chilly and stiff. I said, "Frank, here's the real trouble. It's starting from your hands, not just inside." I suggested a particular way to clean them during his morning rinse. He seemed doubtful, but tried it out of need. 2 weeks on, he called, sounding cheerful. "I had a full serving of spicy stew yesterday, and music, I woke up feeling fine." It's been ages since that happened, and it's not limited to stomach matters. Take Mrs. Susan Peterson from Illinois, 67 years young. Her issue was numbness in limbs and broken sleep at odd hours. After my advice, 3 weeks passed, and she returned beaming. "Doctor, I rested fully through the dark hours for the first time in forever, and my limbs feel cozy. We simply reactivated the system." So, what's the method? It's straightforward. While under the gentle warm stream, slap your hands together steadily for half a minute, make it audible. You'll notice a light buzz and warmth building. That's thousands of nerves stirring, blood surging in. Next, use one thumb to locate the soft bulge between the other thumb and pointer finger. That's a strong point called the joining valley. Push steadily. You might sense a mild, good pressure. Keep it for 5 counts. That's all. Music, under a minute total. If you want relief from tummy woes, drop content belly in the comments. Moving to area 4, the soft hollows behind your knees. Now, try this quick check while seated. Glance at your lower limbs, especially around the feet joints. At day's end, when removing foot covers, do you spot a sharp, indented line that lingers for many minutes? Or press your thumb hard against the front bone of your lower leg for 5 seconds, then release. See a small hollow remain? If yes, that's a signal of buildup, like extra liquid and waste trapped inside. This happens from ignoring area 4. It's not the front bends or foot bases. Music. It's those tender dips at the rear of your knee joints, known as the knee folds. When these get stuck, harmful buildup grows, leading to puffy limbs, sore joints, and weakened support. Sadly, most over 60, 8 in 10, have major blocks here without realizing. Let me break it down. View those rear folds as the primary outflow for your lower half. Music. They're not just curves, they house a key group of filtering stations that clear out body waste, extra moisture, and unwanted bits, directing them away. Like a home pipe system, if it jams with debris, overflow occurs, creating mess. As time passes, our clearing network slows, and with more sitting, downward pull worsens the stall. That leads to swollen bases, joint discomfort, and a dragging sensation. You might blame age or joint wear, but often it's just a flow issue. Evidence is strong. A team in Germany discovered that brief attention to this spot doubles the clearing speed. A top school study showed those with jammed folds face 6 times higher chance of limb puffiness. And orthopedic experts noted that caring for it halves joint wear rates. Consider Mr. Arthur Kennedy from New Jersey, 68, who arrived saying, "My limbs are bloated, must be getting older." Soon after, he returned needing support to walk, fear in his gaze. "I don't trust my steps anymore." The power vanished. Checking his knee backs, they were solid like stone. "Music," I explained. "Arthur, it's a jam. We must open the path." Here's the easy 1-minute fix. Direct your rinse stream warmly at each rear fold for half a minute. The beat and heat loosen the block. Then off the flow, use 4 fingers to circle softly clockwise in the dip for another half minute. Light touch, like encouraging movement. Music. 1 minute done. 3 weeks later, he strode in unaided. "My limbs feel easy. I climbed steps without worry." Similarly, Mrs. Helen Rodriguez from Florida, 1, endured sore, marked limbs for a decade, dismissed as age. After 2 weeks of this, she phoned tearfully. "The lines vanished. No more soreness. It's true." Clearing these can refresh your lower strength like decades ago. Next, area 3, the inner thigh creases. Having sturdy limbs is great, but what if back discomfort greets you each morning or you plan routes around rest stops when out? Fed up with multiple nighttime trips that break your rest? Area 3 holds the answer, music needing just over a minute. Recall Mr. Charles Thompson from Georgia, 73, who appeared drained. I'm worn out from rising 5 times nightly. Haven't had solid rest in ages. After learning this, a month on, he returned renewed. I rest till dawn, maybe one trip or none. You restored my nights. This affects both genders more with age, yet most seniors overlook it. Area 3 is those upper leg folds where limbs join the core. It may seem unusual, but trust me, it's pure health science, vital for wellness. Blockage here starves your lower regions, risking mobility loss. And without steady steps, independence fades. For Charles, his folds felt icy, like a barrier halting flow. Music. I said, this dam is freezing your system. With a quick 90-second routine, he later shared, not only better rest, but my feet stay toasty, first in 2 decades. Why? Those creases are like a major hub linking 2 flows, one for vital liquid via a large channel supplying lower parts, music, and the other for clearing nodes handling most lower defenses, 70%. With aging and less movement, jams form, downward supply cuts, chilling ends, upward clearance stalls, pressuring insides like your storage sack, causing frequent urges. Proven facts. A leading center's work shows healthy nodes here boost protection greatly. UK research links poor flow to 9-fold cold limb risk. Stimulating extends strong walking by 8 years on average. Think steady at 83, not slowing at 75. Now if you're nodding along, add 3 in comments, you're in good company. On to Area 2, the rear of your upper spine support. This one's for your thoughts, as clear limbs mean little without sharp awareness. Ever enter a room full of intent, only to blank on why, or struggle for a familiar name mid-chat, or misplace items oddly? Music. You brush it as old-timer lapse, but as your physician, I say that's no natural phase. It's an alert that Area 2 is restricted. This zone ensures the top task, delivering nourishment to your thinking center. Block it, and haze, spins, or gaps follow. Unchecked, it leads to memory decline we dread. Area 2 is your neck's backside, from shoulder tops to head base. Touch it now. Is it pliable or rigid like wires? If tense, your thinker lacks full supply. Remember Miss Carol White from Texas 70, who confided fearfully, I blanked on my grandchild's name while facing her, had to fake it. Her neck felt stony from years of strain. I clarified, it's not your thoughts fading, it's this barrier starving them. Like a soul path squeezed by tight surrounds. Top research halts you. A premier institute found stiff necks cut brain supply by 37%, quadrupling decline risk. Medical journals note relaxing at halves sudden event chances. Japanese work showed brief touch-ups flow by 43%. Among decline cases, 8 in 10 had rigid necks. Fix with 2 minutes daily. Under hottest tolerable stream, let it target from shoulders to base for a minute. Heat eases grips. Music. Then dry, use both sets of fingers to work upward like softening dough. Another minute. Gentle, yet sure. Carol reported a month later, I'm sharp at games, recall lists, I feel whole. Music. Just reopening the path revives clarity. Finally, Area 1, the mid-chest dip. This tops them all, for without inner calm, other gains fade. Do nights find you awake, thoughts swirling, or sudden wakings with unease, or ongoing mild worry? That's Area 1, the core warmer, music for your being. If cool or knotted, rest evades, mood sours, fears rise. Nearly half our people carry a tense lump here, untouched. Area 1 is the central chest hollow where bones split. Press lightly. Any soreness or firmness, that's your signal. Mrs. Dorothy Green from Illinois, 68, trembled as she said, 3 decades without true rest since losing my partner. Pills fail now. Her spot was bulbous, like trapped strain. Music, I noted, here's the root. Built-up sorrow hardened it. She asked how it ties to rest. I shared, this controls feelings, tension, defenses. Anger heats it, sadness weighs, worry stiffens. In Eastern practice, it's termed stored unrest from held emotions. Studies showed most such cases have that knot. Elite research links tightness to high alert chemicals flooding you, blocking peace. But easing it? One study tripled defenses. Another boosted inner balance by 2/3. For sleepless, 7 in 10 regained nights in weeks. Do this post-rinse, warm and still. Lay a flat palm on it. Circle rightward softly for a minute, comforting, not forcing. Then 5 slow inhales through nose, belly full, brief hold, exhale audibly like a release. 2 minutes total. Dorothy called weeping joyfully. I rested pill-free all night. This nurtures your essence. In mere minutes daily on these 5 areas. Hand centers, knee hollows, thigh creases, neck rear, chest dip. You renew vitality. No costly aids or tough routines, just your touch. Think of Evelyn striding freely, Frank savoring foods, Charles resting deeply, others warming, clarifying, calming. They chose change. You can. Earn that free life, not dependence. What step will you take today? Comment it. If valuable, thumbs up, follow for more. Share with someone, it could transform them. Blessings for lasting wellness. Until next. Music.